Hello, welcome to the channel. Please, if you like, subscribe. I do this for myself, my own mental health benefit and stuff like that. Um, so I kind of make a couple of videos a day now, sort of thing, but I don't release it constantly because let's face it, the only news out there right now that we're really interested in is Zack Snyder. I mean, most posts, most videos I see now is like we're going to talk about Zack Snyder and DC and the future of DC and what's happening beforehand, and and of course all the naysayers are coming down hard. You're going to upset stuff. You're going to upset the establishment because we shouldn't kneel down before the fans. Well, that is again, if you don't know the history of what happened, and that the history is not, the history will explain it's not just a spitting a dummy out. That this is for justice. This is for the Justice League. So I came across this article, and it's about Zod, the actor who played him, Michael Shannon, who I thoroughly loved. Now again, this is coming from Comic Book, not a site I recommend. Most sites I don't recommend. I'm not really one for websites that somehow are biased and everything else, and they're biased because they get money from studios and in order to get so-called exclusives. So I take everything what they say with a pinch of salt, but when they start quoting actors and that, well, it has to be true what the actor said. But mind you, sometimes mistakes can happen and they put their quote in the wrong context. So just be wary. But I believe what Michael Shannon says here. So Michael Shannon spoke out about Zack Snyder's Justice League during the appearance on the Lightcast Pod. Now, the Lightcast Pod is a great YouTube. You probably know it. And it's great. I love these YouTube channels. I love the fact, because I'm not a YouTuber, but I now understand the amount of money and effort and time that goes into making a YouTube video. I was just talking the other day about I would love to turn that garage or whatnot out there into a room just for myself, just so I can put my posters up on the walls, put my DC statues everywhere, and turn it into some sort of DC forum. I just recently saw a guy who's passion for Star Trek, and he turned this whole place into a replica of this. Anyway, I'm drifting off the point, but that's these are things that will probably never happen, but it's nice to dream. So Michael Shannon spoke out about Zack Snyder's Justice League during an appearance on the Lightcast Pod. He spoke about how happy he was for the director. Shannon has been vocal about how nice of a person Snyder was to him while filming Man of Steel. The reaction to that movie is still being widely debated. No, it's not. It's a pretty good movie, and for anyone that doesn't like it, you've got your Christopher Reeve outdated cheesy stuff out there, so you can go back to that and let creative geniuses make risky choices and moves in order to bring you something fresh. Despite the new version of Justice League being announced, with that on the horizons, fans are dreaming of how amazing all of this could be if Snyder is allowed to go to the lengths he wants to. However, fans should not expecting to see Zod pop up in Zack Snyder's Justice League. Of course not. Seriously. Who expects him to pop up? He was, spoiler, killed in Man of Steel. His body was used in BVS. So, right, expect to see. Uh, no, sorry, his body was using BVS. His body, his body was using BVS. To see Zod pop up in Zack Snyder's Justice League, but at least Michael Shannon is not letting the cat out of the bag about anything. He's really happy that the filmmaker is getting a second chance. He began, I'll tell you what I know, my friend. Zack Snyder, he had it rough. I go off between the struggles with his family and what he went through with Warner Brothers. Zack is a sweet, kind, gentle, hard-working, conscientious human being. I hope that this release gives him some sort of satisfaction or vindication or whatever, because he's such a good person. He deserves better than what he's been dealing with. For the people who still have a problem with how Man of Steel wrapped up, Shannon is telling them that there's a method to the madness. It seems like the choice to have Superman, spoiler coming, and if you haven't seen it, what's wrong with you? Right? So to have Superman cross that line was very intentional, the Zod actor said, as much in conversation with Cinema Blend. No, I didn't think there is any other way to end it, really, Shannon bluntly intoned. I mean, Zod says it, either it's me or you, I'm not going to let you survive. I will kill you unless you kill me, and that seems sufficiently Greek to me, you know. He also didn't want to correct Snyder on anything. Shannon was focused on delivering his vision unfettered. I have seen other actors that feel more comfortable kind of going in and screwing around with the script and the story, the style elaborated, but I've never felt real comfortable with that unless there's something that's just glaringly nonsensical. I kind of keep my mouth shut because I'm not a writer. I can't write a screenplay to save my life. So I have a lot of respect for the script, and I only go off it if I'm encouraged to by the director. What's that? I don't know. Some sort of...
Welcome to season 2, episode 4.
Yeah, that's probably the conversation. And to be honest, everything... shush. I mean, everyone that's worked along with Zack Snyder has got admiration for him. Actors will go and defend him. Actors will support his movies if they were wrong done. And I honestly believe if Zack Snyder would be the only man who could get Ben Affleck back in the Batman suit and probably making a movie. I believe if Ben Affleck, Zack Snyder got together and say, listen, I'm here to support you, Ben. Me, Zack Snyder, supporting you, Ben. Let's make your movie. I believe it's happening. You have people like James Cameron talking about Zack Snyder and how influential that person is, and he's probably not been given the recognition that he deserves because of the studio interference. But people out there, actors, directors alike, know much better. So let me know in the thoughts and feelings down below. Thank you.